What were some of Jawaharlal Nehru's biggest failures? When we think about Jawaharlal Nehru, we often remember him as India's first Prime Minister and a significant figure in shaping Indian socialism. However, he faced several challenges and failures during his time in office. Let's take a closer look at some of these shortcomings. One major issue was his economic model that focused heavily on capital-intensive industries. In the 1950s, Nehru believed that building heavy industries was essential for India's development. While this aligned with socialist principles of state-led growth, it created problems. India did not have enough investable capital, which meant these industries did not generate many jobs. Most of the workforce remained stuck in low-income agriculture, leading to stagnant rural poverty. From 1951 to 1971, the agricultural workforce did not change much, showing that many people were still struggling. Another failure was Nehru's inability to organize a mass socialist movement. He had a moderate view of socialism and thought nationalism was a step toward socialism. However, he did not build a strong political party that could unite the working class and other progressive groups to push for socialist policies. This lack of a mass movement limited the reach of his reforms, keeping socialist ideas mostly within intellectual and bureaucratic circles rather than among the general public. His background may have contributed to this disconnect from the working class. Nehru's socialist policies also left a legacy that became an obstacle to progress. His framework created a large public sector and inward-looking policies that made it hard for future leaders to implement reforms. This resulted in slow economic growth and persistent poverty until reforms began in the 1990s. The policies he established continued to influence debates, often resisting market-oriented changes. Lastly, his foreign policy faced criticism, especially regarding the Sino-Indian War in 1962. Nehru's non-alignment policy and his approach to China were seen as failures. His soft stance did not prevent the war, which led to a humiliating defeat for India. This military failure revealed weaknesses in India's defense and foreign policy, undermining national confidence. In summary, Nehru's biggest failures included an economic model that did not create enough jobs, the inability to organize a strong socialist movement, a legacy of policies that hindered progress, and a flawed foreign policy that resulted in military defeat. These failures highlight the challenges of applying socialist ideals in a complex nation like India.